Good afternoon, children. I'm your social teacher. Today we are going to discuss about maps. What are the advantages of maps? What is meant by map? Okay, map is a two-dimensional model of the earth. It is drawn on flat surface. We can draw on the paper, we can draw on the board, we can draw on the flat surface. So what is meant by map? Map is a drawing of the earth or part of it on a flat surface. So what is meant by map, Nanam? Map is drawing of the earth, entire earth or part of it on a flat surface is called as map. Okay. So here we have small maps and large maps. Here I will show you the small map. So which you used to stick in your notebooks. So this is the Indian political map. Large maps which are used to hang on the wall. I think children you would have seen in your classrooms. So big or large maps are hanged to the wall. So or maybe they are put upon on the wall. That means they will stick to the wall. So the world map, Indian political map, these maps we will stick on the wall. So those are large in size. These maps are called as wall maps. What these maps are called? Wall maps, which are used to hang on the wall or which are used to put upon on the wall. So these are called as wall maps. Okay, children. So the maps are easy to carry or not? Maps are easy to carry. So this is the small map which you can keep it in your notebook or bag or maybe fold it and keep it in your pocket also. So maps are easy to carry, and the large maps which we can roll it and keep it in our hands, whereas the globe is not such a easy to carry, Nana. Okay, so here we have different kinds of maps. We have different kinds of maps like political map, physical map and thematic map. Political map, physical map and thematic map. Political map shows different countries, continents, cities, villages, towns. These the political map will show. And physical map will show the landforms like oceans, rivers, lakes, plains, plateaus. These and all it will show, Nana. Map. So this thematic map will shows a specific subject. So that means, so if you want to know what industries are there in particular area, it will show the industries and what are the natural resources, maybe any coal mines, those and all that, those also it will show, and any crop productions, these and all it will show, Nana. So those maps are called as thematic maps. Okay, children. And now let us know what are the advantages of maps. So what is the use or what are the benefits of these maps? Okay, so the first advantage, it tells the directions of your place. So the maps will tell the direction, whether east, west, north, south or northeast corner, southeast corner, or maybe northwest corner or southwest corner. So these directions it will tell to a particular place. It helps to locate a place. Maps helps to locate the place correctly. And it also shows the interesting facts about a place. That means whether the particular place is near to sea or river or mountains or maybe some other. So that details it will provide, and it also gives the detailed information about a place. So whatever the information you want to know about a place, So route map of that particular place, or maybe in which way we can reach it very easily, the short way, those and all it will tell you in detail. So detailed information about a place. These are the advantages of maps. Okay, now let us know about the directions of a map. Before going to the directions, I will give you some more information about the maps. Here we said that we have small maps, large maps, and we will use different symbols and signs to indicate on map. For example, any temple is there, so then they will locate like this. So they will show this symbol on map. So this one will tell that there is a temple in this way. Like this, we can identify the place easily. So on the maps we will use symbols and signs, and we will also use the different colors to locate landforms like mountains. So mountains are mountains. So mountains are denoted with which color, Nana? With brown color. Roads with black color. Buildings also shown with black color. Water or river, that is with blue color. Like this, they will use the colors to show the landforms. Okay, children. Now let us go for the directions of a map. So I will show you your textbook. There are mainly 4 main directions. How many directions are there? There are 4 directions. So what are those? East, west, north, south. So north, south, east, west. So these are the 4 main directions. If you take a map, the top of the map is known as north. This is the top of the map, no children. So this one is known as north. Bottom of the map is known as south. Right of the map is known as east. Left of the map is known as west. So here we have sub-directions also, Nana. So what are those sub-directions means? Where the north east combines. This is northeast corner. So in the same way, this is southeast corner. This is southwest corner. This is northwest corner. Like this, we have 4 sub directions also. So how to identify the directions means, the top of the map is known as north, bottom of the map is known as south, right of the map is known as east, and left of the map is known as west. And sub directions or that, what are those sub directions means? Northeast corner, southeast corner, southwest and northwest. These are the sub directions we have. Okay children, now let us go for the compass. Next topic is compass. Compass is an instrument used to find the direction on the surface of the earth. What is meant by compass? Compass is an instrument used to find direction on the surface of the earth. You can see the picture of compass, Nana. This is the compass. How it looks? It looks like watch, isn't it? How it looks, Nana? It looks like a watch. It has a magnetic needles. So it has magnetic needles. It always points towards north. So which direction it will point? It will point towards the north. It will have a magnetic needles. This needle will indicate only the north direction. So if we know the north direction, then we can find the remaining 3 directions. Isn't it, children? If we know the north direction, then we can find the remaining 3 directions. So usually these compass is used by the sailors. So in olden days, the sailors will use the compass to know the direction, whether they are going in north direction or east direction. So to find that, they will use this compass. So that is the use of the compass. Okay, children, read the textbook and go through it. Bye.